Seniors over 60, drink this circulation booster to increase blood flow in legs. So you've probably heard 1,000 tips for improving leg circulation, but almost none of them solve the real root problem. Your blood thickens and slows down dramatically after 60. That's why your legs begin to feel heavier at night while your feet get colder even in warm rooms, why walking upstairs becomes harder, and why swelling creeps in so quietly you barely notice it until it's already affecting your balance. A major study from the University of Copenhagen found that seniors over 60 experience a significant slowdown in blood flow to the legs, not because the heart stops working, but because the blood becomes more viscous, the vessels lose flexibility, and the calf muscles, which act like a second heart, become weaker and pump less efficiently. And here's the part most people never hear. Your diet and activity aren't the only things affecting your circulation. What you drink can change your blood flow within minutes. Seniors who use these drinks consistently often report that their legs feel lighter, their feet warm faster, their balance improves, and their morning stiffness becomes far more manageable. That's why this video matters. Today we're ranking the top 5 drinks that increase blood flow in the legs fast, from the mildest to the most powerful. And every single one is backed by real science and explained clearly so you understand exactly why it works and how to use it. And make sure you stick around, because drink number 1 shocked researchers when studies showed it could relax arteries, increase blood delivery to the lower limbs, and improve warmth and mobility in under an hour. Reference sources used in this video are listed in the description so you can review everything for yourself. But before we dive in, here's a quick question. When is your next birthday? Leave a comment below. I read every single one and help as many seniors as possible. Now, without any further ado, let's begin with drink number 5. Something you've heard of your entire life, but 90% of seniors are using it completely wrong for circulation. Number 5, hibiscus tea. Let's start with a drink that most people in the Western world have completely overlooked, but has been used for centuries in traditional medicine across Africa, Southeast Asia, and the Caribbean. Hibiscus tea, made from the deep crimson petals of the Hibiscus sabdifa plant, contains some of the most potent circulation-boosting compounds found anywhere in nature. When you look at this beautiful ruby red drink, you're actually looking at a powerful concentration of anthocyanins, which are the same antioxidants that give berries their vibrant colors. But hibiscus contains something extra special. It has a unique compound called hibiscus acid that researchers have found works similarly to ACE inhibitors, which are prescription medications used to relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. A fascinating study conducted at Tufts University took 65 adults with mild hypertension and had them drink 3 cups of hibiscus tea daily for 6 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants experienced an average 11% improvement in arterial function, which directly translates to better blood flow throughout the entire body, including those hard-to-reach vessels in your lower legs and feet. The way hibiscus works is genuinely elegant. Those anthocyanins I mentioned earlier don't just fight oxidative stress. They actually signal the inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium, to produce more nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is like a master key that unlocks your blood vessels, telling them to relax and dilate, allowing blood to flow through more freely. Think of it like this. Imagine your leg arteries are garden hoses that have been slightly kinked over the years. The nitric oxide generated by hibiscus compounds essentially helps unkink those hoses, allowing water, or in this case blood, to flow through at full capacity again. To prepare hibiscus tea for maximum circulation benefits, you want to use dried hibiscus flowers rather than prepackaged tea bags whenever possible, because the whole flowers retain more of those precious anthocyanins. Take about 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus flowers and place them in a heat-resistant pitcher or large mug. Pour 2 cups of water that has just come off the boil, not actively boiling, but around 200 jabersings, over the flowers, and let them steep for at least 15 minutes. This longer steeping time is crucial because it allows the water to extract those deep purple compounds that hold all the circulation-boosting power. Some people find hibiscus quite tart, which is natural because it contains organic acids, similar to cranberries. You can add a small amount of raw honey if you need to cut the tartness, but try to keep added sugars minimal. The best time to drink hibiscus tea for leg circulation is about an hour before your main daily physical activity, whether that's your morning walk, your physical therapy exercises, or even just doing household chores that require standing and moving. This timing allows those vasodilating compounds to reach peak effectiveness right when your legs need the extra blood flow most. Drinking 2 to 3 cups spread throughout the day has shown the best results in clinical studies, and many people notice reduced leg heaviness within the first week of consistent consumption. But hibiscus is just the beginning of our circulation boosting journey, and the next drink on our list works through an entirely different mechanism. Number 4, ginger tea. Moving up to number 4, we have a drink that has been revered in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine for over 5,000 years. And modern science is finally catching up to what ancient healers understood intuitively. Ginger tea, made from the knobby root of the Zingiber officinale plant, contains over 100 different bioactive compounds, but 2 of them are particularly important for improving blood flow to your legs. These compounds are called gingerols and shogaols, and they work in a way that's fundamentally different from hibiscus. While hibiscus helps relax your blood vessel walls, ginger actually works on the blood itself, making it flow more smoothly and preventing the formation of tiny clots that can restrict circulation. A study published in the International Journal of Cardiology examined 60 participants over the age of 55 and found that those who consumed ginger daily had significantly improved blood viscosity, which is a scientific term for how thick and sticky your blood is. When your blood is too viscous, it's like trying to pump honey through those tiny capillaries in your feet and calves. The ginger compounds help thin out that honey into something more like water, allowing it to reach every corner of your circulatory system. But here's where ginger really shines for leg circulation. Researchers at the University of Sydney discovered that ginger has remarkable anti-inflammatory properties that target the endothelium of peripheral blood vessels, meaning the blood vessels in your arms and legs, rather than the ones near your heart. Chronic inflammation in these peripheral vessels is one of the primary causes of reduced leg circulation in older adults, and ginger attacks this problem directly at the source. Gingerols and shogaols inhibit the production of inflammatory chemicals called prostaglandins and leukotrienes, which when present in excess cause your blood vessel walls to become stiff and less responsive. Think of inflammation as rust building up inside a pipe. Ginger works like a rust dissolver, clearing out that inflammatory buildup and restoring the pipe's original flexibility. To prepare ginger tea that maximizes these circulation benefits, you absolutely must use fresh ginger root, not the dry powder you might have in your spice cabinet. Fresh ginger contains significantly higher concentrations of gingerols, which begin to degrade the moment ginger is dried and processed. Take a piece of fresh ginger root about 2 inches long and slice it into thin coins, keeping the skin on because that's where many beneficial compounds are concentrated. Place these slices in a small pot with 3 cups of water and bring it to a gentle boil. Then reduce to a simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. This simmering process extracts the compounds more effectively than simple steeping because gingerols are slightly more resistant to water extraction than the anthocyanins in hibiscus. After simmering, strain the tea and drink it warm. Adding a squeeze of fresh lemon juice actually enhances the bioavailability of the gingerols, meaning your body can absorb and use more of them. The warming sensation you feel when drinking ginger tea isn't just psychological. It's actually caused by those same compounds stimulating circulation in real time, which is why many people feel a pleasant warmth spreading through their extremities within minutes of drinking it. For best results with leg circulation, drink 1 cup of fresh ginger tea in the morning about 30 minutes before breakfast and another cup in the evening about 2 hours before bed. Now that we've covered a drink that works on inflammation and blood viscosity, let's move to number 3, which targets an entirely different pathway to circulation improvement. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 3, green tea. At number 3, we have what many researchers consider the most studied beverage in the world when it comes to cardiovascular health, and the evidence for its effects on peripheral circulation is absolutely compelling. Green tea comes from the same plant as black tea, Camellia sinensis, but the minimal processing it undergoes preserves a category of compounds called catechins that are largely destroyed when tea leaves are oxidized to make black tea. The most powerful of these catechins is called epigallocatechin gallate, or HCG for short, and it has become the subject of intense scientific interest over the past 2 decades. A landmark study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 40,000 Japanese adults for 11 years and found that those who drank 5 or more cups of green tea daily had a 26% lower risk of developing peripheral artery disease compared to those who drank less than 1 cup. What makes EGCG so special for leg circulation is its ability to improve what scientists call endothelial function. Your endothelium is a thin layer of cells that lines every single blood vessel in your body, including the tiny capillaries that deliver oxygen to your leg muscles, skin, and nerves. Researchers at Boston University School of Medicine found that EGCG from green tea increases the production and activity of an enzyme called endothelial nitric oxide synthase, which is responsible for generating nitric oxide. But EGCG does something else remarkable. It protects the nitric oxide that's already been produced from being destroyed by free radicals, giving you a double benefit of more production and better preservation. To get the maximum circulation benefits from green tea, quality and preparation method matter tremendously. Look for loose leaf green tea rather than tea bags, because loose leaf tea contains larger pieces of leaves that retain more catechins. Water temperature is critical. Heat your water to about 170 degrees Celsius just before boiling. Use about 1 teaspoon of loose leaf tea per cup and steep for 3 minutes, no longer. Adding a small amount of vitamin C, such as a squeeze of lemon, can increase catechin absorption by up to 50%. For optimal leg circulation, aim for 3 to 4 cups spread throughout the day, with your last cup no later than early afternoon. Number 2, pomegranate juice. Coming in at number 2, we have a drink that ancient Persians considered a symbol of eternal life, and modern science suggests they may have been onto something profound. Pomegranate juice contains an extremely dense concentration of polyphenols, particularly punicalagins, which help reduce arterial plaque and improve blood flow. Studies have shown reductions in plaque thickness, decreased oxidized LDL cholesterol, and improved walking distance in people with circulation issues. To get real benefits, choose 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugars. The recommended amount is about 8 ounces daily, ideally consumed with a meal containing healthy fats. Number 1, beetroot juice. Beetroot juice contains high levels of natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This leads to rapid vasodilation and dramatically improved blood flow. Studies have shown up to a 40% improvement in circulation and significant increases in walking distance for people with leg pain due to poor blood flow. Drink about 1 cup daily, ideally 2 to 3 hours before activity. Avoid antibacterial mouthwash around that time, as it can interfere with nitrate conversion. You now have 5 powerful drinks that work through different mechanisms to improve blood flow to your legs. Using them together creates a synergistic effect greater than any single drink alone. Start with 1 drink today, add another next week, and within a month you could experience improved leg comfort and energy. If this video helped you, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another video that could transform your health. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.